Hello friends, it's Mrs. Richardson. How are you? I miss you guys. I thought you would recognize me better with my mask on, but I'm going to take it off now. Since I can't be at school, I thought it would be fun to make some videos for you so that I could still say hi. And I thought I'd do my own show and tell and show you my puppies. This one that's playing tug of war with me is Bruce. Come here. Come here. Get over here. He doesn't want to be. This is Bruce. He's one. He's so naughty all the time. If you came to my house, he would jump on you and lick you. And since you're small people, he would probably knock you down because sometimes he almost knocks me down. He's crazy. This one, come here. This is Wesley. Come here, Wesley. Come here. Turn around. This is Wesley. He's my big boy. I told you a story about Wesley when he was naughty. Do you remember that? About how he crossed the busy street even though we didn't want him to. And I was so scared and angry, and because I thought he might get hurt. This one's Wesley. He seems to be camera shy, but generally, Wesley is 4 years old like you. So you guys are, most of you are the same age as Wesley, and he is the best dog. Super calm. If you came to my house, he would just walk right up to you, and he would sit down in front of you and see if you wanted to pet him. And if you didn't pet him, he would just walk away and go find somebody else who would pet him. That's how Wesley is. He's calm and gentle and just loves to be petted. So those are my doggies. That's my show and tell. And since I told you about my doggies, I thought I'd read you a story about a dog who gets in lots of trouble. It's called Harry the Dirty Dog, and it's pretty silly. Harry the Dirty Dog. The author of this book is Jean Zion. Do you remember what the author does? The author has the very important job of writing all the words in the book. He's the one who made up that story. This story. There's a little picture clue there about what's going to happen in the story. Harry was a white dog with black spots, liked everything except getting a bath. So one day when he heard the water running in the tub, he took the scrubbing brush and buried it in the backyard. Then he ran away from home. Oh no! Harry's not being safe. I wonder what will happen next. Harry played where they were fixing the street and got very dirty. He played at the railroad and got even dirtier. He played tag with other dogs and became dirtier still. Do you see him? There's a lot of dogs in that picture. It's right there. Whoops, hold on. Sometimes those pages are tricky. He slid down a coal chute and got the dirtiest of all. In fact, he changed from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. Although there were many other things to do, Harry began to wonder if his family thought that he had really run away. He felt tired and hungry too. So without stopping on the way, he ran back home. When Harry got to his house, he crawled through the fence and sat looking at the back door. One of the family looked out and said, "There's a strange dog in the backyard. By the way, has anyone seen Harry?" Uh-oh, his family doesn't even know who he is. What will happen? When Harry heard this, he tried very hard to show them he was Harry. He started to do all his old clever tricks. He flip-flopped and he flop-flipped. He rolled over and played dead. He danced and sang. He did all these tricks over and over again, but everyone shook their heads and said, "Oh no, that couldn't be Harry." Harry gave up and walked slowly toward the gate. Look at his face. How do you think he feels? Looks like he feels sad to me. But then suddenly he stopped. He ran to a corner of the garden and started to dig furiously. Soon he jumped away from the hole, barking short, happy barks. Oh, look how much happier he looks there. He'd found the scrubbing brush, and carrying it in his mouth, he ran into the house. Up the stairs he dashed, with the family following close behind. He jumped into the bathtub and sat up begging with the scrubbing brush in his mouth, a trick he certainly had never done before. "This little doggy wants a bath," cried the little girl, and her father said, "Why don't you and your brother give him one?" Harry's bath was the soapiest one he'd ever had, and it worked like magic. As soon as the children started to scrub, they began shouting, "Mommy, Daddy, look, come quick!" "It's Harry, it's Harry, it's Harry!" they cried. Harry wagged his tail and was very, very happy. His family combed and brushed him lovingly, and he once again became a white dog with black spots. It was wonderful to be home. After dinner, Harry fell asleep in his favorite place, happily dreaming of how much fun it had been getting dirty. He slept so soundly, he didn't even feel the scrubbing brush he'd hidden under the pillow. The end. Harry likes to get messy, doesn't he? Do you know what? So do Bruce and Wesley. They've been pretty messy with all the rain and the mud that we've had around our house lately. Do you know what I like to say at school? When your hands are messy, your brain is growing. Did you know that's why we do messy art projects at school? Because it gets your hands and your feet all messy, and that is so good for your brain. And when I get back to school, I'll have a new messy art project for you. Cannot wait for that. I'll see you next time.